gratitude for this year. This year was what I've learned to call the becoming. It's been like a pivotal point in my life where I truly had to let go, and I was blessed and fortunate to be in a position where I had time to truly be free and focus on me. I'm not trying to be like Dr. Seuss or anything and like rhyme and shit, but truly, like, I was able to take time to really just wake up and be blessed and to choose what I wanted to do each and every day since the beginning of the season this year. And with that, it was a lot of like self reflecting. Um, I've learned so much about my emotional, nervous system and how to regulate that. I learned who I was when no one else was watching. But most importantly, this year has taught me to literally let live and flow, and to truly believe in myself to a point where I wasn't rushing. Well, even when I tried to rush, like, I stopped in my tracks, but I had to really sit and realize that everything will work out in divine timing. And no matter how much you try to like push against the grain, it's going to work out the way it was always supposed to work out. And literally, truly trusting in the process. And then, in this last season we had through fall, harvest season, with like me sitting in and with like literally y'all life changes, and still sitting in the knowing that everything will fucking work out for me, because it always has and it always will. But not even just that. It's more so like I really had time to, I guess, come up with the master plan for my life and the blueprint of actually who I was and what I was becoming and where I was headed and what I wanted my life to look like for this next chapter, these next chapters, this next season, this next, shit, I'm about to be 40, so next 40 years of my life. So how much, what I want that to look like. It also taught me what divine partnership looked like. And me being married, this is us going on our 4th year of marriage. I learned how to, we learned how to genuinely have those hard conversations and really, find that true balance of who we both were and coming together as a whole, as two wholes coming into a whole to make this beautiful partnership that we're forming. And it's been, I'm not gonna say it's been easy, it's been tough, and it's been like a true revelation of self and like just love and the way I look at love and how I handle stability and what does stability look like for me, what does partnership look like for me, what does truly giving my all and pushing my own boundaries of who I thought I was and what I thought things were supposed to look like, and realize we're creating this world and this family as we grow into each other, especially because we're in our 30s, both of us, and I feel like we both were at pivotal points in our life when we first met, where we were changing and we was breaking out of our, I guess, no, I wouldn't even say adolescence, 20s and 30s, and realizing like what foundation was looking like for you and your future, or in our futures and stuff, when we first met. And so it's been a crazy journey, and this year has taught me just so much patience, y'all. And as we move into this next season, into winter, these last 3 months of the year, and then we move into that last little push, and still trust the process. And like, everything you want, you can truly get, and whatever your dreams are, live them out to the fullest. And even if you were granted all your wishes, were your hands full open enough? And are you ready to accept all those blessings and all those wishes that you wanted? Like, I feel like this year was preparing me to open my hands and prepare my back and my seat for what was coming. Because if I truly got what I desired an early year, I would have fumbled it, I would have dropped it, because I truly had to come up with this plan about and set things into place so those blessings to come in. Action. Faith without action is, just the belief, but like not faith without action, but you have to have faith without action. Y'all, it's the first thing in the morning. I just had my wake and bake, and I just, always free thoughts, so excuse the stumble of words because I'm speaking as they come to my mind, so I'm trying to articulate it the best way that I can. But I feel like y'all get it. And it's just still like everything is always going to work out the way it's supposed to work out for you. And that's the message of the day, right after this beautiful, beautiful full moon we just had yesterday. I just felt inspired to share a little bit of my story and my journey thus far. Again, let's continue to grow with it. My name is Chemistry, and namaste.